Let's go. I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me here to tell you that what he has for you is gonna be big.
Well, hello to my Born Forward family. It is good to be back in the room with you all today. Listen, I'm super excited about what has been happening in your life. I've been getting so many testimonies, so many stories about people who have been calling me, texting me, emailing me, just telling me how the messages that they're listening to are changing their lives, that they're being inspired to be better, to be bolder, to be bigger. So listen, I'm super excited about what God is doing in your life, and we're just getting started. So listen, I want to get right into it. And you're watching this YouTube channel because I believe that most of you are like me. You may be from the wrong neighborhood, wrong city, I don't know, wrong upbringing, wrong parenting, right? You weren't born with it, you weren't born in it, but you were born for it. You believe that you have a greater sense of purpose on the inside. So you just need somebody to inspire you to bring it out. So that's why I created this YouTube channel. So I'm super excited about what's going on. Listen, we got to get to work. Y'all know I only got you for 7 minutes. I got some information that I think is going to help you. So today is your life. Today is your life, right? Your past, your present, your future is your lifetime. But today is your life. Today, I want to talk to you about learning to adjust. Learning to adjust, right? So I want to give you 3 points that I think is going to be beneficial. It's going to help you, right? So number one, I need you to write this down. I need you to get your tools. I need you to get your pen. I need you to get your paper. All right? Because if you're going to do anything significant, you're going to do anything great in life, number one, you got to know that you're going to run up against obstacles and opposition. You're going to run up against obstacles and opposition. But this is what I need you to remember. This is what I need you to know. Listen, obstacles and opposition are nothing but pieces of the process. It's what you got to go through. It happens to all of us. But listen, just because you run into an obstacle, just because you run into a detour, does not mean the game is over. It does not mean that your dreams are dead. No, they're a part of the process. So I don't need you to get frustrated. I don't need you to get angry. I don't need you to get upset. When you run up against the obstacle, I need you to tell yourself, this is part of the process and it's not going to stop me. I'm going to learn from whatever I'm going through. I'm going to be bigger. I'm going to be better. And I am going to change my perspective on how I see my problems. So many times people get hit with life. Like they get hit with situations, they get hit with circumstances. And once they get hit, they quit, right? They can't take a licking and keep on ticking. But you were built differently, right? You internalize things differently. Why? Because you've learned that this is just part of the process, right? So to climb to the top of the mountain, it's a tough climb. But when you get to the top, your muscles have gotten bigger, right? You've learned how to maneuver, how to manipulate, right? Because you've been through something. You've been through obstacles. So number one, I need you to know, obstacles and opposition are part of the process. Delays are not deniers. I remember as a young child, I grew up from what you would call the wrong side of the track. And I remember when people would always tell me, you're not smart enough, right? Like your dad, he's a drug addict, right? He doesn't care about you, and you're from the wrong neighborhood. You're never going to amount to nothing. And I heard it over and over and over and over again. And maybe some of you were like me. Some of that you started believing, right? Until I got a vision, until I got a picture of myself, until I found out who I was supposed to be. And then every negative voice, right? Every time they talked about me, right? Every time they put me down, every time they attacked my self-esteem, it just became a piece of my destiny, right? Every brick they threw, I learned how to take that brick, right? And then build a mansion with it, right? You're going to do the same thing. I know they're talking about me. They're hating on you, right? And putting things in your way. Somebody else is getting promotion. Somebody else is getting a job. Somebody else is getting a raise, right? Seems like everybody around you is doing well. They're getting a favor, but I'm telling you, your turn is coming. You need to be patient and remember that everything is happening is for your good. God is not going to let anything happen to you that is not part of the plan. It's not part of your destiny, right? So number two, y'all still with me? Number two is important. So I need you to be flexible. I need you to be flexible. Well, what do you mean, Pastor? What I mean, sometimes what you wrote in the plan is not exactly how it's going to happen. What you wrote down might not be the exact way that it happens, right? Right? So somebody else might walk into your life that you did not plan on, right? So the money that you prepared for, well, it might not be there. Right, the opportunity that was right in front of you, now it's gone. But we don't throw away the dream. No, we don't throw away the vision. Right, we get flexible like a rubber band. Right, we learn to stretch. We learn to get creative. We say, you know what? There's more. I heard the old folks say it's there's more than one way to skin a cat. Right, there's more than one way for you to reach your goals. More than one way to reach your dreams. So instead of you cowering down, right? Instead of you cutting things off, I need you to get creative, right? I need you to get in the lab. I need you to get your pen, your paper, do your research on people that you admire, that inspire you, and say, when they hit a wall like I've hit a wall, right? When they hit this place in their in their process, right? When it seems like they're at a standstill, right? When what they've written down didn't happen, like what did they do? Like, where'd they get their energy from? Where'd they get their fortitude to keep going, right? To get up, right, and do it again. Because if you can look up, right, you can get up. How did they get their flexibility? I need you to look at the inspiration and the life and the movements of other people. They're going to help you in this season, right? So we're not going to quit. We're just going to get flexible. I know they thought that when they fired you, yeah, they thought that when they took the money, right? They thought that when they took the house, right? And when they took the kids, when they ended the relationship, they thought that that was the end of you. But they didn't know your flexibility, right? They didn't know that you can change and maneuver. They didn't know that you were like water, right? That you can move and change with the times and with the seasons. They didn't predict that about you, but I predicted that about you. That's why I can't wait to see what happens to your 2020, because it's going to be magnificent. It's going to be significant. Right? Number three. Now this is important. I need you to get this one right here. Number 3. I need in this season for you to be a thermostat, not a thermometer. I need you to set the temperature in your environment, right? So you are a product of your environment. How are you getting up in the morning? Are you getting up telling yourself that this is a wonderful day? I'm glad that I was created. I'm glad that I was born. I have a purpose in life. I have a vision in life. Today I'm going to change somebody's life, right? I'm going to be a better version of me today. Or are you getting up in the morning saying, oh, this is just another day. This is just how it happens. Oh, woe is me. I don't know how I'm going to make it through the day. I don't have everything I need. How are you starting your day? How are you ending your day? Listen, you have the ability, right? You have the ability to change your environment, right? You are a environment changer, right? You are a thermostat setter, right? So you can get up and change your day. Change your day by changing your habits, right? Change your day by changing your habits. I dare you. I double dog dare you to get you 3 affirmations. 3 things that you have written down about yourself that you want to believe to see in yourself. Just 3 things. And every morning you get up, read those affirmations over yourself. I am more than a conqueror. This is the most blessed day I've ever had. Somebody needs to hear my voice today, and I'll be an agent of change. I don't know what your 3 things are, but I double dog dare you to get 3. Read them in the morning before you go to bed at night. Read them again. Load your subconscious, and watch the way that you see yourself begin to change. Watch your environment begin to change. Listen, and those negative thoughts, they're going to try to come back, right? Those situations are still going to happen. They're going to try to dictate to you differently in what you're going after. But when you see something different that's in direct opposition to your goals and dreams, you put your affirmations on it, right? You put your behavior on it, and you refuse to accept anything less than the best that God has planned for your life, right? So in this season, you're going to change the environment. You hear people talking negative and they're not going in the same direction that you're going in. You probably need to change friends, right? You probably need to change associates. And just be honest with people and say, look, I'm not going in that direction in my life. We've always been hanging around talking about what we don't have, what we can't do. But listen, I'm changing my life. I'm changing my life for me. I'm changing my life for my spouse. And I'm changing my life for my future. And to change, I have to be different. Because change it change till you actually change. Change it change until you actually change. Listen, I believe in you. Learn to adjust. Become flexible, right? There's more than one way. There's more than one way that you're going to get to the top of this mountain. But one thing I know about you, that you're not a quitter. You've been through too much. You've been through this battle before. This is not the first time you face this adversity, and it won't be the last. But listen, every time you go through, every time you come out, you become a bigger, better, more beautiful version of yourself. Listen, you may not have been born in it. You may not have be born with it, but you were born for it. I'm excited to see what's happening in your life. I'll catch you back here again.
Let's go. I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you